YouTube, welcome back. Guys, listen, I know many of you have opinions about bench press. You know, whether you're supposed to do feet up, or if you're supposed to arc, or if you're supposed to do nothing and just close your eyes and hope it goes up. Well, the answer is, it's your preference. Now, I say that a lot, you know. If you should low bar or high bar, it's your preference. Conventional or sumo, it's your preference. Flat bench or arc bench, your preference. So, in this video, I'm going to give you some simple steps on how to increase your bench to 275 plus, right? So, try not to focus on so much the detail of this video rather than the simple steps, and then work on the detail as you get those simple steps down. I'm gonna make some food, get on with my day. I have a couple classes, and then we're gonna go right to the gym. I'm gonna skip over my squats. Maybe I'll put in my top single, but the primary of this workout is gonna focus on benching. So I will give you all the tips on my setup on how to get that perfect bench press.
We found a place safe. Oh, no.
Just finished up making breakfast. 5 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, 4 pieces of bacon, a couple strawberries, and some Oikos Greek yogurt. So this is probably around 700 to 800 calories. If I'm not having this type of meal, then I'll usually have like protein waffles with bacon and another Greek yogurt. So yeah, I usually like to eat this many calories as my first meal because I find it very useful for me to eat this amount and feel very good for my workout, you know, in like probably two or 3 hours. So you gotta find something that sits well with you throughout the whole day and just go off that. If you're always wondering on how much you should eat for your first meal, just figure out something that, you know, sits well with you throughout the day. Something that's, you know, light enough, that doesn't make your stomach feel bloated, and that you could still, you know, get enough energy from that meal for the day. Also, I just want to say that this meal does not take very long to make, so if you're ever in a rush or you're stuck in between classes and only have like a 20-minute gap, this is literally perfect. Literally takes 5 to 10 minutes to make, and it's gone in like 3 minutes. So guys, we just finished up with classes today. You already know what that freaking means. It's gym time, baby. So right now, scoop in 1 scoop of Flight pre-workout, blue raspberry, of course. All right, so 1 scoop of Flight. Then for the pump formula, we're doing Endo Pump, right? So if you guys are looking for a pump formula product, I'd highly recommend using Endo Pump. The nitric oxide that is in this supplement increases blood flow, which makes you look fucking sick. So if you want to look sick, Endo Pump, baby.
Good. Big brace, kid. Smoke show. Tight elbows. Let's go. All day.
So I've been like aching 4 weeks out. So that one was like a little more controlled on the way down to take a lot of less tension off my knees. That one felt pretty better, so I might go higher than that.
Come on, Kyle.
Big press. Wet. I got chose me. Got something in the cup.
Yeah. Easy.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, so that was Johan with a big deadlift, 605, first time pulling over 600 pounds. I think he's like 160 pound body weight, so that's pretty fucking nuts. He's competing with me at nationals. He's a 74 kg though, so 1 weight class above me. But yeah, the OSU team's ready to kill it, man. So we just finished up squats, so that means you know what time it is. It's a bench tutorial time. Get your pen and paper, take some notes. It's gonna be a good one. All right, so the first thing that I like to do for bench is I like to set my traps on the bench. All right, so let me give you a little more in-depth on setting the traps. I like to squeeze my back, my upper back as hard as I can and really bring the shoulders down and in, all right? So down and in, and that's gonna allow you to push your chest out very much because your scapula is so retracted. So that's pretty much gonna be the main and most important step in setting up for bench. So once I have the trap set, I like to set my grip. So I go max grip, which is all the way to the outer ring. You could go, you know, as far in as you want, but I preferably for the more arc and better positioning, I like to go all the way out max grip. Let me give you a visual representation of what that looks like. So first step, retract your shoulders, place your traps on the bench. Second step, get your grip. Now the third step, if you noticed in that last video, is I like to set my feet in a position that allows me to utilize my leg drive. So leg drive is very important in bench because it's gonna help you stabilize the bar path motion on the way down, as well as propel the bar upwards to complete the rep. So I'll get my feet set, and then I'll fire my hips down, place my ass on the bench, and pretty much drive my legs to force my hips up closer to my shoulders. It's gonna allow me to get my arc and then go for the rep. So that's pretty much gonna be the initial setup for bench, those 4 steps. Now, these steps are gonna pertain to after unracking the bar, right? So the first step when you unrack the bar is you gotta lock out your elbows. Lock out your elbows, keep everything tight. You wanna be utilizing your legs. You literally wanna be driving off the floor the moment that bar starts moving from the rack, okay? Once you unrack it, take a big breath and you control the bar down, utilizing your lat engagement. You wanna squeeze your lats, your back as hard as you can. You wanna be pushing off the ground with your legs, pushing the bar up and back to complete the rep. That's gonna give you the most power, right? Also, if you're doing an arc technique, you're going to want to keep that tightness, because once you lose that tightness, you're going to lose the arc and you're going to lose the power, and you honestly might even like misgroove the rep. So just the key to during the rep is keeping it as tight as you can. Lastly, utilizing these tips, it's not gonna happen overnight. It took me probably like a solid 3-4 months of forming that arc, and then like another 2 or 3 months adjusting my grip out and, you know, practicing my internal stability. So just keep practicing it. These tips will help you in the long run, but you gotta stay consistent with your benching. You gotta figure out, you know, what foot positioning is best for you, what grip is going to be best based on your arms, your arm length. So like there's a lot to incorporate, but these tips are pretty generalized. If you follow them, you will increase your bench. I've increased my bench from 185 pounds to 275 in a matter of 2 years. So if I can do it, you guys can do it. So now putting everything together, this is what we got. Go Kyle, come on.
Fucking go.
Let's go Kyle.
Let's go.
Push.
Yeah.
That was 265 for a very solid pause at RPE 8. We're gonna cap it there for the singles. Very fatigued this week. Got a 7x2 at 235. Knock that out. Hit some accessories, and then we are out of here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. That's pretty much gonna wrap up the bench tutorial. Let me know if this helps, you know, because I've always been wanting to do a video. I might do a video on my deadlift setup too. So let me know if I should do a deadlift setup. But yeah, if you guys like this one, like this, comment down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.